So you say you want to change your life? I got 7 tips that'll help you do just that. Let's go check them out. I want to thank you so much for tuning in to Creating Your Life with Will. For those who don't know me, I'm Will, and I create videos to help you create the life you want, whether it's from health, finances, relationships, leveling up personally with your personal development, whatever that looks like. We here at this channel create videos to help you level up in whatever area you're seeking to grow in and create the life you want. Now, I got a great episode for you today. You say you want to change your life, well, guess what? I got 7 tips that'll help you do just that. The first tip, we're going to jump right into it, is called making a decision. You have to make a decision. Anything that's ever been done great in life or small in life all started with a decision. You cannot do anything in life unless you make a commitment and decide that this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get there, regardless of what obstacles I have to go into, whatever I have to sacrifice, I'm going to stay the course. That's the first one you have to make, a decision. Number 2, you have to change your mind in how you see life. You have to adjust your perception of life. Once you're able to adjust how you see life and your perception of life, guess what changes? The way you respond. See, we can't help what's going to happen to us in life. Life is like a variable. We never know. The unexpected can happen any given time. You don't know how other people are going to react. You don't know how life is going to handle or what's going to be thrown at you in life. So you have to be able to control your perception of life and how you see life so you control how you respond to life. Because response is everything. The way you respond can either save your life or ruin your life. So make sure you start changing your mind and changing your perception of how you see life. Number 3, you got to develop new habits. All right. If you're trying to change a situation in your life in regards to your health, you got to change your health habits. You got to change the way you eat. You got to exercise more. Maybe you have a relationship situation that you want to work on and improve. Maybe it's your significant other. Well, you know what you need to do? You have to maybe develop a habit of doing a date night once a week or once every 2 weeks, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe it's a situation where you want to change your finances, where you're going to have to develop new habits in how you spend, how you save, things of that nature. Maybe start a budget. But you have to develop new habits, because if you're not happy where you're at in life, then that means what you've been doing thus far isn't working. So you got to change that. You got to change the way you maneuver. You got to change the way you do everything in your life in that particular area that you're trying to grow or fix. Change your habit. Number 4 is a toughie. All right. You're going to have to become your own tyrant and hold your own self accountable. That's going to be the secret sauce, seriously, because if you don't become your own tyrant and if you don't become the type of person that holds your own self accountable, then changing your mind and changing your habits is not going to work very long, because you're not going to be grounded. You're not going to be disciplined enough to want to continue to do these things, because I'm going to just keep it completely honest with you. It's going to be days where you wake up where you're not going to feel like participating in the new habits. You're not going to feel like being great. You're not going to feel like doing the things necessary to change your life. That's why it's so important that you be the type of person that is able to become your own tyrant and hold your own self accountable, because there's nobody there to do it for you. There's nobody looking over your shoulder. When I wanted to change a certain particular area of my life, I had to buckle down and do it myself. It was a point in life where I weighed like 300 pounds and I was like, this is too big. But what I did was I made a decision. I decided I was going to go on a 90-day workout, changed my eating, changed my activities, started working out more, changed everything, right? Developed new eating habits. I developed new workout habits. I developed new life habits. I started waking up early in the morning so I could get to the workouts and fit it in. But I was consistent. It was days that I didn't want to go to the training. It was days that I didn't feel like getting up and going to the gym. It was days I didn't feel like eating right, but I stayed the course and I dropped 50 pounds. All because I made a decision, I developed new habits, and I became my own tyrant. So number 5, you have to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. What do I mean by that? In life, everything you want is on the other side of your comfort zone. You have to become the type of person that's willing to do what's necessary, regardless if you feel like doing it or not. that's just as simple as I can make it. You know, you have to get comfortable doing the things that most people wouldn't want to do. See, when you realize that what I'm going through right now may be uncomfortable, but it's necessary to get to where I need to go, and you have that type of mindset, it's nothing that can stop you. It's nothing that can beat you. It's nothing that can conquer you, because you don't care anymore. You're willing to do what's necessary. And that's the type of mindset you need to win in life and to change your life. Number 6, never, ever take shortcuts. Listen to me closely. The longest way to success is the shortcut. Don't cheat the process. Trust the process. Believe me, I've been through it in different areas of life. I go back to my health journey. When I was going through that whole process of losing weight and getting back in shape, it was days that I wanted to just do half of the workout. Maybe do a cheat meal and then eat right the rest of the week. But I couldn't do that because I knew if I cheated the process, I would be cheating myself when it came to receiving the ultimate goals that I wanted. I had to fall in love with the process. I had to trust the process. And that's what I did. And that's how I was able to drop those 50 pounds, because I never cheated the process. Because when you take shortcuts, trust me, it really is the longest way to get into your success. Because let's say I would have eaten those cheat meals. Let's say I would have cut those workouts in half instead of doing the full workout. It would have took me longer to get to the success that I wanted, instead of just doing what I know was supposed to be done and getting uncomfortable and really going after it and not cheating the process. So I'm telling you, just trust the process. Don't take shortcuts. It's not worth it. So we're down to the last and final tip, number 7. But before I drop that 7th tip on you guys, if you're receiving value from this content, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe so you can be notified whenever I upload new videos. Now, back to this 7th tip. The 7th tip, and the most important tip to me, is to never, never give up. See, if you do all of these other steps, but you forget to do step 7, never giving up, it's all for naught. Nothing matters. If you quit before you arrive, then everything you've done has been in vain. That's the most important step, because you can never quit. You can never give up. It's too much inside of you. It's too much potential. It's too much greatness in you to give up. I just want to thank each and every one of you again for watching the video. I appreciate the support and the love. 7 tips that'll change your life. They definitely changed mine. Number 1, you got to make a decision. Number 2, you must change your mind and how you see life. Number 3, you have to develop new habits. Number 4, you must become your own tyrant and make sure you're holding yourself accountable. Number 5, you must become comfortable being uncomfortable. Number 6, you never, never take shortcuts. Trust the process. And finally, most importantly, number 7, never, never, never give up. See, if you're watching this video right now, that's proof that you already know that there's more for you in life. You know that there's another side of you that can be exposed to the world that you're not using. You know that there's potential that's lying dormant inside of you right now. I want to encourage you to chase that, whatever that is. Go after it. Let it become the next level of your life. But in order to get there, these 7 tips should be implemented. They help me transform my life, and I know they can help you transform yours. From me to you, create the life you want. Never stop being great. Holla at your boy.